Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, it's actually walking with them. I'm walking to the store to get some stuff. I didn't get to go to the gym today, so I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna walk to the store, which is very important for us to remember to always get in some level of physical activity throughout our day, right? Something as simple as parking the car and walking sometimes. You shout out to all the new subscribers, by the way. Welcome to the Andersons family. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hopefully you guys see fit to stay here. And if you're watching this video for the first time, or if you've been watching our channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. So on my way to the store, I decided to do a video talking about international students studying in Canada and why do I think it's a perfect time for a prospective international student to apply to study in Canada. Now I know a lot of you guys are gonna have a different opinion on the topic. That's okay. That's what makes us unique, right? But my opinion, or based on my perspective, I think it's perfect. It's perfect timing for a prospective international student to apply to study in Canada. Now, let me tell you why I think that. Now, there's been a lot of changes to the international student program, the international student policy, and that has been causing a lot of rift in the space. A lot of prospective international students are choosing to study in different countries rather than Canada because, of course, the changes make it very difficult right now. One of the changes, you are not able to take your family with you, and for a lot of persons, that's a deal breaker. The other change is the fact that the financial requirement has been doubled, and that is almost impossible for a lot of persons. So that eliminates a large part of the prospective international student quadrant, right? Now, let's talk about it a little bit deeper. Let's dissect it a little bit. If it is that you are a single person, not yet married, don't have any kids, and you want to make the move by yourself, then the changes that as it relates to not being able to take your family with you wouldn't necessarily be applicable to you, right? So with that being said, you are now operating in a space where there's not many persons who are applying to study in Canada because a vast majority of the prospective pool has been eliminated based on the changes. So that gives you a space which is less competitive in comparison to previous time where there was an oversubscription. Now, what is existing is there's an undersubscription. Because based on my previous video, we spoke about the changes backfiring on the Canadian immigration system, in the sense that there's a lot fewer enrollment than they thought. So they were aiming for a 35% reduction. Based on news, it's now as high as 55% and counting, because prospective international students are choosing to go to other countries right around the world. So because of that now, if you are applying right now, you have a significant chance of being approved as long as all your ducks are in a row. As long as everything is as how it should be, legitimate, right? And as I said, if you don't have a family, then the change doesn't necessarily impact you as an individual. So I believe that with all the nuances that's going on right now, studying in Canada has never been easier. Let me know if you guys agree with me or if you guys disagree with me, right? I believe that with the under subscription to study in Canada right now has created an avenue for those who have always wanted to study in Canada, i.e. single person and persons who can provide the financial requirement that is needed to study in Canada. This space that exists right now is a less competitive space than what it was a couple months ago. So with that being said, if it is that you are planning to study in Canada, I would encourage you to go for it, right? I would encourage you to go for it. Now, with the changes, there's a lot of persons who will be affected, but also it creates a space, right, for a lot of persons to be able to get their dream of studying in Canada. So I believe that it is the perfect time right now. It's just like let's use a financial analogy. My financial background is always coming out. Now, if you're an investor, the best time to invest in the market is not when things are going well. It's not when things are booming. It's actually when things are going bad, almost on the brink of recession, right? That's when the market is actually contracting. That's when it's actually the perfect time to invest, because at that point in time, stocks are low and there's not much persons who are investing in the market. So it's usually encouraged that you buy low and sell high. So it's usually encouraged that you... Hold on, guys, I'm crossing the street. It's actually encouraged that when the markets are unfavorable, that's when you buy into it. It's the same thing with immigration right now. If you can get your foot in the door right now, perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity for you to be approved. Because one, the schools need international students, and that's a fact. I know a lot of persons have been throwing around their opinion on my previous video in terms of oh, Canada don't need international students, and oh, we survived without you guys, so we'll survive after you guys, and yada. I've heard it all, but that's not true. It's actually not true. Canada needs international students. These schools need international students, but we can agree that the system was very lax. The system needed to be tightened up. The system needed to be corrected, because a lot of persons was abusing the system. Some persons saying that they're international students when they're actually not. Number of different things. So it needed changing. But what you cannot argue is that the Canadian economy and Canadian colleges and schools didn't benefit significantly from the over-enrollment of international students. Put it that way, right? So the schools need international students. So with this under-subscribed year, where a lot of persons are not studying because of the changes, I mean, you're not gonna leave your family. You can't show the financial requirement that's needed. A lot of persons is not gonna be able to make it. But if you are so lucky to be in the lighting is perfect right here. If you are so lucky to be amongst the few who don't have a family yet and can show the financial requirement, your approval is all but guaranteed, in my opinion. Even though nothing is really guaranteed, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's all about guaranteed. Less competition, and you are doing things the right way, right? I would definitely suggest that it's the perfect time to apply to study in Canada when things are not going well, right? When things are not going well is when you want to take advantage of opportunity, right? And the quote says, when opportunity meets preparation, it equals luck. So the opportunity is there right now. So if you have been preparing before, don't let the changes discourage you. If anything, let the changes encourage you to definitely give it a shot, right? And also, if you're married and you guys don't have any kids and you want to study in Canada and your spouse is willing to stay behind while you complete your studies, it might be a golden opportunity for you too, right? Just saying. Everything that changed is not meant to stop you from applying to come to Canada. And I believe that this should be encouraging for persons who wanted to do things the right way. It's now a fair shot. It's now a fair shot, because what was happening previously was the international student, prospective student pool was oversubscribed by specific countries. No, that's not going to be the case. So with that not being the case, it means that you guys will have a better chance of being competitive, right? Hold on guys, let me run into the store right now. Chat to you guys in 2 seconds. Hey guys, so I went to the store just now and I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember where I left the video. So I'm just gonna pick it up back right here and say, don't let the changes discourage you from going after your Canadian dream. The Canadian dream is still alive. Now I was speaking to someone today on my usual Calendly. If you guys don't know what that is, it's my booking page, call it that, for lack of a better term, where you can actually schedule a time to chat with me, get one-on-one, number of different services. Link is in the video description. So I was talking to someone this morning and he said, hey Dems, tell me the truth. Let me be honest with you. Is Canada still worth it? He says, yeah, like, listen, is it worth it, like, uprooting my life from in my home country and coming there to start over, especially with all the changes? Be honest with me, is it still worth it? And I thought about it for a while and I gave him my honest answer. And my honest answer was, absolutely, it's still worth it. I'm like, listen, if I was still in Jamaica, even if I was to progress, I know exactly where my ceiling would have been. I know exactly that once I reached that point, I wouldn't have been able to go any higher, just based on the society. And that's just the truth. But in Canada, I don't know what that ceiling is. I don't know how far I'm able to go. I don't know how far I'm able to climb. It's almost the feeling of limitless. Like you're just like unlimited. You can just go out there and achieve so much things. So I said, yo, for that reason, I think it's worth it. I'm not even talking about material things and being able to buy things that I don't think I would have been able to get in Jamaica as yet. But like literally speaking, the opportunity to just be a full self, man, the opportunity to be a full self, there's nothing that can compare to that. And if you have kids, or when you end up have children, to grow them in an environment that they too can reach their full potential and there's no limit on them either, it's worth it, right? Like any extra, like so much more extracurricular activity they can participate in. If they want to do orchestra, if they want to do ballet, if they want to do swimming, if they want to dance, these things are available in many other countries. But the point of the matter is, it's probably going to be very expensive. And it's nighttime, guys, so apologies for the lighting. It would have been really expensive. But here, you even have programs that subsidize extracurricular activities for kids. Come on. So I said, bro, 100%. It's worth it. I'd push. I would be pushing right now. I would not give up on my Canadian dream so easy. And I'm speaking to all of you guys who had goals and dreams of moving to Canada. Don't let a few changes to the policy crush a dream in a way that you give up. If Canada is a dream, keep dreaming, man. Go for it. Don't give up. Nothing in life comes easy. That's what I would say. And again, I believe, in my opinion, it's the perfect time to apply for a Canadian study permit. You're in a lane by yourself. You're running against yourself. You're not competing against anyone. You're not competing against anyone or against as much persons as you were in the past. So go for it. Do it. And if you guys are still here with me and you haven't yet subscribed, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out, guys. Smash a like on the video, of course. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if you agree with me or even if you disagree with me. Let's chat about it in the comment section. Alright, guys? Until next time. Until next time. See you guys in the next video.